until case 3 whenever things finally start getting interesting. Stop thrusting into the policeman, Miles. Alright, that's gotta be how you started.
Anyway, hi everyone, welcome back. Let's talk to LeBlanc, who came back up here for some reason.
Do I have to do it again? I mean, I've already done it in this recording because we have 10 minutes of nothing at the start.
I was eating food, so excuse me.
Scarab Kamehameha fall down eyeball.
Anyway, yeah, whatever. You can rant at me in Borginian all you want, but no still means no, sir.
What? You cheap man! You are only waiting for me to give you money, yes!
This guy is really pushy. I wonder if he really makes any sales this way. As long as I never have to face him in court, he can be as pushy as he wants.
If you ask me, he's freaking shady.
Foreshadowing? Could it be foreshadowing? I do wonder about that. Well, anyway, let's talk to Gumshoe real quick.
Why? He never has anything to say.
When he has the cause of death, has something to say.
He never has anything important to say.
Man, I can't believe Mr. Hicks fell to his death. I never would have guessed in a million years. He always has something important to say. What are you talking about?
No.
That is still only a hypothesis. However, the investigation should prove it to be true. Speaking of falling, I'm glad the art guy's okay. He took quite the spill. Yes, he was lucky to have landed on top of that piece of cargo. Yeah, I can just see it now. Passenger pays price for police foul-up. Did Prosecutor Edgeworth add fuel to the fire of the first murder with a second death?
You what?
Yep, I'm willing to bet that I'd make the front page. That's not funny, detective. Is it now?
Yeah, that was totally worth listening to.
That was worth listening to. Detective Gumshoe, I have an autopsy report here for you. Would you please look at this?
For me?
For me? Thank you, Edgeworth. You shouldn't have. Alright. Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on the elevator and crosswalk signals. Wait. The elevator is currently stopped on the first floor, detective. It can't move. Oh, yeah, I guess nothing would happen if you push it now. They're not letting me skip this. Well, nothing would happen
this, though.
Anyway. Both the door and the Edgeworth is talking. Attendance room and the elevator's control panels require a keycard, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. I mean, I tried skipping that as fast as I could, just like, things.
I can't hear you again.
I told you that was going to happen again. I literally restart everything, and then, like, it's still...
What?
I literally restart everything, and it was still having issues afterwards, so go figure. Just go figure, everyone. Just go figure. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. I'm sure this brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. Okay, yeah, we already asked that too. Guys, aren't I supposed to go over here and look at things? Wasn't I? This is a rather large piece of cargo. There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Alf Red Statue. Never heard of it. Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove that it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Let's get investigating, sir. Hey, you actually got past him. How'd you do that?
Look here! Do not go about touching my possessions without my permission!
I reset my speakers and apparently that fixed something.
Oh my gosh, well it shouldn't have. Ack! Don't rush up on me like that, pal. So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I can find out from him. Alright, LeBlanc, what do you gotta say, man? Let's present some evidence to you right now.
I can say you have the guts to show me a piece of art.
Okay, you said that before.
We're on gringo land, I can tell it's worthless.
Huh, this is much more valuable.
You look like you have something to say. Perhaps you were thinking like casting pearls or...
You actually hit the nail on the head for once. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Okay, you said that too. Sorry, but there's absolutely nothing inside his wallet.
How dare you! I will sue you for fraud!
What?
I can't hear you at all.
No! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We, put this off for a bit?
Do I have to?
I literally did not hear... I heard you made a noise, but I couldn't tell what it was.
I'll just do this first.
What?
I'll just do this first.
Okay?
Show me the brand first, and maybe we'll talk.
Wait, he wants me to pay him before you comment on this? Yeah, anyway. Well, this sucks. I don't want to do this, so... You can't hear me! Be right back, everyone. Oh, I'm back!
Why do you show me something of no value?
Why do you show me something of no value? I don't think I read that before. This is just the same thing as before, so...
Shut up, spaghetti head.
He's so spaghetti, and I think my voice should be normal for him now, so he won't be confused.
Possibly.
What the heck I'm saying?
Let's not jump to conclusions now. This is Skype we're talking about.
I like the conclusion to jump. Sometimes, you know. It's kind of fun doing that. You know what
Shut
I
up.
mean? Aw.
You obviously have nothing of value. Wait, what is Edgeworth saying at the end? Wait, he needs...
Well...
What a waste! How horrible to see a priceless piece of cloth soil.
I assure you it wasn't me. I believe it to be the work of the killer.
I will teach that killer a lesson. You can be sure I will. It will be the Lablanc Revolution.
I think he meant the Lablanc retribution, but either way, it sounds intimidating.
How about
Sounds
the LeBlanc
amazing.
revelation?
Okay, oops, I didn't even do that.
My god.
Why do you show me something no value? Show me the bread first. Dang it! What the
Oh,
heck?
wait, he expects me to pay him. Alright, never mind.
Wait, he wants me to pay him before you comment on this? That's what he said. Now you know exactly what he really wanted to know about.
Shut up.
I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc.
Of course it's mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This elf red statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much, much more.
Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been this large cargo hold.
10 million cents?
I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, detective.
Good god.
Darn, how do you do that? I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year.
Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars?
Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc. There's no excuse for that one right there.
Edgeworth had to clear his throat a bit.
There's a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer.
It is a very valuable piece of art, so no! There will be no touching!
I forgot to read that.
He claims to have brought a piece of art from Europe.
A piece of art from Europe, huh? Valuable piece of art. Mr. LeBlanc claims to have brought a piece of art from Europe, but...
From the Europe?
He
Good
smuggled
god, you're
it.
almost dead. Again.
I'm almost dead again? Oh, you
Yeah.
mean my light bar. I see what you mean. I was like, what? Like, no, I thought we fixed that issue. Mr. LeBlanc has...
Why would I say that? I would say I can't hear you.
I don't know. You sound dead again. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhangfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. So time for an argument? Oh.
And you're out of logic.
Oh, yes,
Why are you
sir.
talking to him?
Because valuable artwork.
What exactly is an extremely valuable piece of art, sir? Is it like the stuff you see at the county fairs?
What?
Somehow I get the impression that it's worth a lot more than you can comprehend.
So this thing is worth more than I can imagine, huh? Whoop! That kind of makes me want to try collecting expensive art.
Yeah, because it's just that
Whoa.
easy.
That's a weird thing to say. Collecting expensive art. Interesting. It seems there are people out there besides Mr. LeBlanc who know the true value of art.
Huh? Are you talking about me, sir?
Of course not. Where you get an idea like that? I don't know.
That was rude.
Oh, LeBlanc, what's up, man?
How rude!
You want to talk about some rude statues? Ooh, woo!
Okay.
About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I
Was
wonder
that
if
as confusing for you as it was for me?
maybe. I wonder if I wonder if it might be a fake.
What? How dare you say my art is fake?
I suspect that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring.
The Sarget?
What?
Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have a certification in my cargo right here. Do you mean the cargo certification documents? Mr. Stink LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once.
Firefly Airlines Airway bill. Squiggles, text, more text, and even more text.
At the bottom, something R. Is that
And then
an
more
R?
text. More squiggles, I should say. I don't know.
I can't read it.
I can't read this. What does it say? Go figure.
It says as plain as day the cargo was put on a plane in Europe.
Europe.
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was bought on board in Europe, just as it states in the certificates. No, that's... Which means that there was never a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there.
Then how would the Zengfa crap get behind it?
I don't know. Alf read certificate data jotted down in my organizer.
Ellie?
I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. ...
I respectfully disagree. You can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
Well, you can have your wish.
Ow.
Look at it yourself and see I am right.
For some reason that one was really loud.
Was it now? This. I know I've seen this somewhere before. Indeed.
Go to your organizer?
Well, I know what it is. It's this thing right here.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I can't believe it.
Yeah, alright, I see it.
Anyway, this is the Alfred, or the Aleph, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I didn't mean to do that again. I meant to get out of my organizer first. It gives off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
This statue has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, I brought it to this country to exhibit it.
Aleph red statue data. I jotted down in my organizer.
Yeah, let's actually look at that. Every time we get new evidence, let's freaking check it from now on. That way we don't miss something.
Always do. There's not been a time where we haven't checked it right away.
Well, we didn't check with freaking the 3 evidence pieces from the first case.
Yeah, we did.
No, the note that said he gave him 3 pieces of evidence. We didn't check that.
We did check that. We just forgot.
No, well, I didn't see it.
Because we recorded it days later.
I must have been looking away at the time because I don't ever remember reading it.
Well, either that or you just forgot about it because it's been a few days later, and you do say you forget things very fast over a course of a few days.
Well, yeah, if it's not something important.
Piece of art being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc, who claims it is worth 10 million cents. What is 10 million cents?
Dude, he can easily picking it up and moving it around. Good God, how strong is Edgeworth?
So it's worth $10,000 then. That's not very much.
No, he's an idiot. He doesn't understand the exchange rate.
Really now? The statue's eyes look like they're made of a jewel-like stone.
Those gems sure are pretty. Look at the fiery orange color, sir.
Well, according to Mr. LeBlanc, this whole thing is worth a pretty penny. I was burping, so excuse me.
Oh, I just got a really great idea. I can probably find some rocks down by the river. I can polish up and look like real jewels.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'll try that out and give one to Maggie as a present next time.
I wonder if he's serious, and I wonder if I should try to stop him if he is. What? That's something, but that didn't sound right to me for some reason.
I wonder if he's serious, and I wonder if I should try to stop him if he is.
I suppose. Oh,
You put emphasis on it wrong.
That's how I move things. I'm so confused. How do I move things to where I want to move them?
How is Edgeworth spinning this thing around?
I don't know, yeah, how is he looking at the bottom of this thing? Can't do that.
He's Superman.
I am Superman. I have the power.
Doesn't look
See,
like
I
this.
told you he was athletic. Jeez.
Also, he put it back in the glass case without being hurt.
Apparently. Oh, I didn't realize it was in a glass case. Hold on. Anyway, this thing now. What have we here? It says Zhangfa Express on the cloth, sir.
Nope.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that there's a delivery company is based in Zhangfa.
Good God, freaking Gumshoe's getting really good at his Edgeworth impression.
If that's the case, we can assume that. That's Dave. We can assume this is loaded onto the plane in Zhangfa. Something is tugging on the corner of my mind, as though something is out of place.
I believe I already said what was out of place about that like 15 times.
I'm just gonna walk away. No, it's okay. Hey,
Yeah, and now I see what's out of place about it.
You do?
My God. These people are blind, and so
What's
are you.
What's out of place about it?
If I may have a word with you, Francisca.
I don't think you have the time for idle chatter. You still need to prove that to me that the hypothetical. You still need to prove to me that your hypothetical situation is in fact reality.
That's cool.
Gumshoe, anything new you gotta add now?
Do you want me to tell you what I saw?
Hold on.
Alright.
Woo-wee! I thought something smelled fishy in here. Turns out it's a smuggling ring.
If a smuggling ring is involved in this case, then the target would most definitely be the most valuable piece of art.
And that'd be the two statues on either side of the elevator, right, sir?
Yeah, okay.
You mean how the eyes are red instead of orange?
Well, that was one thing that I saw. That was what I saw whenever I saw the picture. I'm specifically talking about what's on screen right now, but you can't see it because these two idiots are in the way.
I see.
And that'd be the two
Talking about
statues.
the He's talking about the statues on this first floor.
I see. On either side.
At least you finally noticed that the eyes were different colors.
I didn't notice that from the beginning, actually. I just didn't make note of it for some reason.
Well, make note of it. Because
Yeah,
it makes me
whatever.
think you're an idiot for not seeing these things.
I doubt those ghastly... I guess you have a point there. Those ghastly things are worth anything to anyone other than the person depicted. Okay, then. So let's see, what is off? What is off?
How can you not see it?
Are there arms and there's not supposed to be arms on it, maybe? No, there's arms on it and there's supposed to be arms on it.
Well, like I said,
more teeth than there's supposed to be? The teeth are sticking out of the mouth, but they're not sticking out of the mouth here?
do you want me to tell you? It's something I've observed looking at the scene, not something I remembered.
The tarp being underneath the
There you go.
thingy there.
If it was there before Zhangfa, then it wouldn't be on top of the tarp.
Yeah, I suppose so, now wouldn't it?
There's your evidence.
Oh, wait.
I grant you permission to look, but if you make China's single fingerprint, I will make you pay 10 million cents.
Isn't that the value of the statue itself?
Of course. It is the price of my very valuable time and the loaning of my statue. Now you wasted another minute. That will make your bill 11 million cents now.
Alright, I'm going to have to conduct this examination with even greater haste. Oh, Edgeworth, oh, Edgeworth. So this is the infamous Alif red statue.
You notice how it says red and there's no red on it? That's your hint.
Yeah, indeed. I didn't notice that actually. That part of the name, I should say.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something?
There's something wrong with the picture. We should examine it in more detail. Well, I mean, I could just straight up deduce it right now, but what's fun in that, right? So let's go ahead and look at this. What's this?
The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. It kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense. Oh, what are you saying now?
You said.
I was like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a firm grasp on English as he's shown before.
Yeah, that's true.
Further, my clothing's hem is not being stepped on by anyone.
Good God.
It is too expensive for me to allow that to happen.
Please forgive the trespass of my subordinate.
Trespasses.
Really? I can't read, apparently. Oh well.
Why should I? I'm just as bad as LeBlanc, apparently. Why should I forgive him the trespasses? What?
He doesn't understand English.
Unless it is an expensive dress, you keep it. ...
Someone was saying that my LeBlanc voice reminds them of the Colette voice a little bit.
No. Well, I mean, like I said, it's just an angry Toad, and you said your Toad was a male Colette
You
voice.
remembered!
Well,
You
yeah.
do remember. I was gonna say that though. You did say that it does sound like a Toad voice, which I do kind of agree with a little bit. That wasn't intentional, but it does. I do agree that it does sound a little bit like a Toad voice.
It's just a Toad voice with a more gravelly, angry tone.
Yeah, and because it is it does kind of sound like the male Toad voice. And the male Toad voice is basically just a male version of the Colette voice. So yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. In case you were also getting that point across, I don't know. The leftover suitcases sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Miss Teniro, but this design is unmarketable.
Unremarkable.
It is unremarkable, but it's also unmarketable too.
Oh, why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free. If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. How about those ideas, sir?
If they did that, everyone would lose. If it costs $1,200, they have to be overcharging that ridiculously way too much. So
Obviously.
So I don't think they'd be losing anything actually by doing that. What did we
Pretty
hear?
sure you already... No.
Yeah, it's not like a whole B, so nope.
It says Zhangfa Express on the cloth, sir. I'm gonna take a guess and say that this delivery company is based in Zhangfa.
So
Clap, clap, clap.
Tugging on the corner of my mind, as though something is out of place. Like what?
What could
So-
it possibly be?
This is the Alf Red statue.
It's ALIF, not ALLF.
Elif. Elif, man.
Well, you said Alf.
I don't care. Alf sounds cool. I don't know, man. Bad habits die hard. I swear
Or
I've seen,
Alif or something like that,
I've seen this
probably.
before. Someone... I guess I have said Alif before. I've been switching it up, I guess.
No, I'm saying it probably is Alif or Alif or something like that.
Maybe.
No wonder this thing is worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir.
I wouldn't call it sparkling, detective. Maybe more along the lines of dully shining.
Well, it is stone.
It's so much stone. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous, don't you think? So this is the no.
Say something about the eyes.
What about the eyes?
You have to deduce, so I'm assuming you would deduce the picture with the eyes, but examine the eyes first.
Are these eyes made of some sort of gem?
That's a real nice shade of orange. For a second, I couldn't even tell they were jewels.
Say, hey, idiot, this looks different. Here's, 15 different things pointing to this being different.
Oh, but they kind of remind me of the eyes of the stray cat that lived near my house.
What cat eyes are orange? What?
I don't know. I mean, I guess some are. Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it
I guess.
possible this statue is a fake?
I think cats' eyes are either orange or green.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they're always blue whenever they're kittens, though.
What? That can't be. How'd they change?
I don't know, but I remember my cat's eyes being blue and now they're green. They were blue whenever he was a kitten. Now they're green.
That sounds weird.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Is this spot somehow connected? Go ahead and finish what you're saying. That's not really important to read anyway.
I just said I distinctly remember it. That was it.
Oh. Well, anyway. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, it was a picture.
Yeah, the picture.
What? What do I do again? Oh, not check. Present. Eureka!
Eureka!
Oh, by the way, that one time I said that he didn't actually say, he did say, I just didn't hear it for some reason.
Go
Because
figure.
I'm deaf, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you are. You certainly are.
His eyes are awfully orange, don't you think?
Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir.
It's oddly specific.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about.
No, I do, but it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories.
Okay.
I remember standing out in my field, spinning with my arms out until I felt it.
It
I
felt
don't-
ill.
I don't care what you were really feeling about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo?
Sir, the red.
As I thought, the statue was a fake. Mr. LeBlanc,
What do you want? Do you not know I'm a busy man?
I can't wait for this case to be over, just so I don't have to listen to this idiot anymore.
I love this voice though. Every time I listen to this voice,
It's not the voice, it's the idiot. It's the guy. I don't like him.
oh, I like doing his voice though. Every time I hear it over again when I'm trying to get the videos up to go to schedule them out and whatnot, and it's like I just listen to it. And it's like, this is funny. I like this voice.
Oh my god.
It makes me laugh.
I allow you 2 seconds for your answer.
The Aleph Red. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not?
It is the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago.
No one cares.
Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story.
Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but
What is that? Sympathy? You'll get no sympathy from me.
Shut up! I knew it was coming.
you'll see, I'd like you to compare the eyes.
That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you.
I wasn't talking about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us, and the one in this photo.
Why the sudden yelling? Now then. Oh!
He's
Alright.
one to talk. Oh boy.
It is a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Europe.
Okay.
Now you see, Mr. LeBlanc, the statue before us is a fake. Either that or the eyes were
Get out of the wind tunnel!
A fake!
What?
I
Either
believe
that or
that
what?
even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in
Oh, I
Zhangfang.
wonder what it could be.
Excuse me. And I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction.
Eureka!
So, I'm just gonna deduce.
I assume you do the thing that says that you stopped in Zhangfa.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Okay, so... Document written in Borginian group that used to load... Oh, wait, I actually didn't read... Did I even read this? No, I didn't.
I mean, we can't.
Yeah, I see.
Oh wait, that I think the description of that statue changed.
Description of statue? No, it didn't. Fake P... Oh, maybe it did. I don't freaking know. Fake piece being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc. Not worth a cent, let alone 10 million.
I'm sure it's worth more than a cent, even in stone value.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Cargo from Zhangfa was loaded on board during
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah. So, if that's the case, Eureka!
Yeah.
There was clearly a contradiction here.
What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of the cargo cover getting stuck on another piece of cargo.
Ah.
Ah! That's not possible!
But it is. It shouldn't be this way. But the statue was on top of the clock.
Well, I mean, the statue must be really light, considering Edgeworth was throwing it up in the air earlier.
So, that's true. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board the Zhangfa, there is no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhangfa.
But then what's about this cargo certificate?
Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight?
Question mark?
There's only one reason why it's current proof of smuggling activity on board this
What?
flight.
You want to reread that one?
Do I?
So you say, but I don't believe he had to do with that mid-flight.
You don't
We
Aleve?
Blah!
Sponsored by Aleve.
What the heck?
We could have just as easily inspected all the cargo after the plane had landed.
That may be true. However, you have it backwards, Francisca. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed. but had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold.
You missed a word there.
I did now. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Aleph Red statue. Data updated in my organizer.
Certificate, not statue.
Did I say statue?
Yes.
Oh,
You might want to look at that, too.
I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh?
Yes. While this photo could be a simple While this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir.
Why does he look so angry?
Because that's how Byakuya always was. He's always an angry person.
You know, I haven't played much of that game.
I don't care, he's an angry person. It was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. You just look at him. You don't even need to play the game, you just look at a freaking profile.
Well, everybody looks angry in that game except freaking Chihiro.
No, that's not true. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, what?
You still never looked at that updated piece of evidence, and it's bugging me.
It was an updated piece of evidence?
Yes, the certificate.
It was this one. Documents in Borginian. So that's the thing.
You okay?
I don't know about that. I don't know. Tell me, right?
Man.
What?
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 Right before the fake statue can be loaded on board. That photo, the whole this thing about the cargo.
She ran out of breath at the very start of that sentence.
Would have been proof enough. God dang it. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zangfa cargo crew. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Oh mercy on me. Exactly. This was only going to prove my theory.
What? What happened? Why did you break?
If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe Zangfa leg of the trip,
Leg.
there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer! Move the statue immediately! I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath. Now! Now!
God, why did you break?
Now! Now! Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on! After moving the Aleph Red statue out of my way.
Is the thing made of styrofoam? Anyone can freaking move it.
It might have wheels on it, I don't friggin' know. Why Edgeworth can lift it above the ground, I don't know, but I mean, it might have wheels on it, and we just didn't... Does it have wheels on it? Is there a photo of this?
Well, no, you just have the statue outside of the case.
Yeah, I guess we don't know then. Well, anyway, whatever, let's see. We tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction.
That means there was blood.
I see. There was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in the spots. Can we stop looking at it now, sirs?
It would seem that my deductions were correct, after all.
I suppose it would appear that way.
The culprit cleaned the blood up well.
And how do you think the killer did that?
How did the killer clean up all the blood?
Come on, dude. What is the one blood-soaked thing in your inventory?
Take that! Cloth?
Take that.
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up this mess.
I see. They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Zangfa.
Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover.
So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zangfa?
I mean, that would explain the time of death.
There is no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that is true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Zangfa, then this becomes highly suspect. Miss Tenero's testimony, Miss Neal's testimony, Miss Lablanc's testimony. He did testify like 6 o'clock or whatever the heck he testified. So
Well, I mean, his clock was off. Remember, we established that it was off by. It should have been 3 hours earlier, so around 3, not 6.
wait, who was the one that said that he was in a seat at 5 a.m.?
You have that in your organizer.
Yeah, I should have. Wait, him or her? I mean,
Yeah.
her testimony.
Yeah.
No, but I thought Teniro agreed that it was 5 o'clock.
I don't remember.
I thought I remembered that happening. I don't freaking know. The times, well, so whatever. I'm gonna get a strike on this one. Big whoop.
Yep.
The times referenced by Mr. LeBlanc in his testimony are inaccurate. However, I believe the actual body of this testimony is fairly reliable. What are you sputtering on about over there? Hurry up with the answer! What were you gonna say?
What is he talking about? Like, who is he saying this to, himself?
I did maybe. Oh, hold on. I'm still collecting my thoughts. That seems kind of dumb. I mean, that shouldn't have punished him for that. The point to focus on is the fact that the crime occurred before we landed in Zhengfa.
I mean, it's about being on the wrong train of ow, I bit my freaking mouth. It's about being on the wrong train of thought.
The murder occurred before Zhengfa.
I freaking feel like a failure of human design if you bite the inside of your own face.
Well, I do that all the time. So,
Well, you're a failure.
Wait, you said that you did that too just now?
Yeah, I just said I bit the inside of my mouth.
Yes, so I'm not the only one. Oh boy. Well, as long as you didn't bite yourself too hard, then. It kind of suck. You bit yourself so hard that you started bleeding. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, though.
I've had it happen before whenever I bit the side of my cheek while I was chewing gum.
I don't think I've ever bit anything like that when I was chewing gum before.
I was
oh
a
well.
kid.
Recall Miss... Well, I've chewed gum as a kid, too. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Zhengfa. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. She claims that Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but...
Here's where it gets interesting.
That totally contradicts the facts, sir! But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself. Maybe her watch was inaccurate.
To be continued.
Maybe she also mistakenly corrected it like LeBlanc did.
Why are you saying it like this?
Because it's a revelation, you know. When you make a revelation, you gotta talk
Revelations
like this.
persona?
No. What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
That was the localized version of the first Persona game, and it was horrible. It was so badly changed. Everything was changed. The monsters were a lot easier. They gave boosted experience. They just completely destroyed the game. The characters were all changed. I think I showed a picture of it in that podcast that I did. One girl was changed from black hair to blonde hair, and then all of a sudden she's not Asian.
I guess if I remember to link that, I'll link that. It was called Persona Revelations?
It was called Revelations Persona.
Oh my gosh. The Fire Emblem wasn't the first one to use the Revelations name. Oh my gosh.
No, the Revelations is such a generic subtitle.
I know. Sheesh,
Well,
man.
it's you that we're talking about. You didn't know freaking bunch of jokers wasn't a thing before then.
Yeah, but everyone
Or
knows
was a
it.
thing before then.
Everyone knows it because of freaking Xenoblade, though.
No.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, well, I'll tell you.
Maybe maybe the 10-year-olds of today know it
I
because
made
of
a
that.
Miiverse post, and I got 10 yeahs for that. So I was like, I think people understood.
Well, I mean, mostly 10-year-olds are on Miiverse, so that's not a very good point.
I guess it's rhyme time now, and okay. So they're like, yeah, I get what you mean, man. No one even said oh, well, that's not.
You went to a Nintendo thing to see if people got a Nintendo reference.
Now it's rhyme time. Anyway, if you can't tell by the fact that I've stopped here, we're at the end of the episode.
That's why I've just been kind of shooting the shit with you, because I figured we were ending it.
That's one way to put it.
That's a freaking phrase, you
I've
moron!
never heard of that before.
My God!
Well, anyway, though, I guess now it's time to make that pun again, because you didn't hear that pun in the other episode. Was it last episode? I don't remember. The time flies with I fly. Yeah.
Too bad I can't hear.
Well, I know you heard it this time, so there you go.
It wasn't even in reference to that. Like I said, after the episode ended, I could hear you. I was just referencing the fact that I couldn't hear throughout the entire episode.
I thought you said you couldn't hear that one thing, though.
No, I heard it.
Gosh dang it, you
Just a
deceived
freaking
me!
moron.